Hi Scorpio, thank you so much for joining Root Ready Beast Tarot. This is Seven Got Lou back with another video for the collective of Scorpio. Thank you guys so much for the likes, comments, and subscribes. You can go to rootreadybeads.com and get protection beads. Okay, they all come with manuals, so you would know exactly how to use them. So we're just gonna jump right into it, Scorpio. I'm just gonna give you some channeled messages that I'm hearing. I'm hearing get off my phone with that stupid shit. Go to the police with that. Get off my phone with that stupid shit, man. You were the perfect person, or they were the perfect person. They were the perfect person to play with you. They didn't know you were the high priestess. Sorry, Scorpio, I'm trying to hear. I'm trying to listen. Go to the police with that. Okay, any more messages, Spirit, for channeled? Okay, so no more message. All right, guys, so let's jump right into it. I'm just going to do just whatever Spirit wants us to know right now, right? Just whatever. It can be anything, guys. It could be crime. It could be love. Okay, let's just get right into it. And again, this is for Scorpio. Okay, let's see. Scorpio, what does Spirit want us to know right now? I want you to know right now, Scorpio. What does Spirit want you to know right now? Okay, so there's some sort of impersonator, Scorpio, that you're protected from. Okay, yeah. You probably ghosted them. Okay, this person perhaps tried to come to your home or something like that. Okay, guys, I'm not trying to scare you or nothing like that, guys. You're protected here, but the truth is the truth. Okay, so there's some sort of impersonator. We're going to clarify just to know exactly what's going on. Okay, and remember, guys, prediction reads are to help you dodge the bullshit. Okay, so you'll know, and you'll know, okay, I've seen this before, I heard of this before, let me not partake on this journey, right? So what is impersonator for Scorpio? What is impersonator? Let me use my out the way. What is impersonator for Scorpio? Somebody went in another direction. So somebody may be at a distance here and they went in another direction. Okay, let's see. What's this? Sorry guys, I fell out accidentally. What is this Three of Wands? What's this Three of Wands? So somebody's on the other side of the world here. What's this Three of Wands? So somebody traveled a very, very far distance. Okay, Scorpio. What's this Three of Wands? Yeah, look, somebody traveled a really, really far distance. Like they traveled all the way on the other side of the world. Okay. What is this Page of Wands in reverse? Page of Wands in reverse. Yeah, somebody ghosted a situation. Okay, they're trying not to worry. They're trying to come out of some sort of worry and fear here. That's why they dodged this situation. Okay, they ghosted the shit. They were thinking about flirting with you, but they were like, nah, never mind. Okay, that's this impersonator. Somebody who's pretending to be someone. What is Archangel Michael? Yeah, so somebody avoided you because you were starting to act crazy as fuck, Scorpio, or you're crazy as fuck. So they avoided coming to your home because you're protected. Actually, you're protected, and on top of that, Scorpio, you don't play that shit. So they went in another direction. Like they were flirting with you. See how this is like turned this way? It's like I want to come flirt, but then it's like, whoa, oops, let me take my ass out. That's how it came over. Like hell nah, I'm not about to flirt with Scorpio because this bitch is crazy. For real, okay? They didn't come to the home because shit, somebody avoided a tower because your ass is crazy, but you were protected. That was your protection, right? You acting like crazy. I'm sorry, Scorpio, that's what it's saying, okay? So somebody wants to like yeah, somebody thought that you were going to be like super, super kind here. Okay, if you see this right here, somebody thought you were going to be super, super kind, and they were going to have this relationship with you, right? But they played themselves because you was crazy as fuck, or you showed signs of craziness. Okay. What is this Page of Cups? They thought they were gonna, yeah, that shit ended. Yeah, somebody got caught. Somebody got caught and that shit ended. Okay. Or somebody was stopped in their tracks, right? They were riding over to you and that shit ended. Okay, point blank period, Scorpio. Somebody was trying to come to your home or trying to get in a relationship with you or something like that. And they were like, oh, hell no. Like, this bitch got a gun, or this bitch, you know what I'm saying, protected as fuck. Something happened, Scorpio, to where they were like, nah, I ain't fucking with her. But it was some sort of protection that was embedded in you. Whether they say, oh, I didn't know this bitch carry. Okay. Or if they say, oh, you know what? I didn't know, you know, her dad is like an MMA fighter or something like that, right? What is neighborhood? What is neighborhood? Okay. So somebody wanted to manipulate you and do magic on you, Scorpio. They wanted to come to your home to manipulate you and do magic on you. Okay. This entire time. What's the Seven of Pentacles? Okay. Somebody's trying to pull themselves together because they don't have a family in some sort of home. Okay, this entire time, somebody's trying to pull some shit together because they don't have a family in a home. Okay, so somebody was trying to manipulate you and come to your home and do magic. But this entire time, yeah, this entire time, they were trying to pull that shit together and come to your home and act like they were like, being like some sort of family. Okay. This impersonator. Yeah, this came all the way over here. Family in reverse, home upright, the Ten of Swords in reverse. Somebody trying to pull themselves together, right? Trying to pull themselves together in a home, but they really didn't want to be a family, right? This water sign here, it doesn't have to be a water sign, it was a manipulator trying to do magic to come to your home this entire time, right? But they didn't get to come. Okay. What is this Ten of Swords? Why are they so fucking hurt? Like, people kill me with that shit. Like, you're hurt, but you're like the bad guy, right? They're hurt because the Wheel of Fortune is not in their favor. They're hurt because it's weighing heavy. You have some heavy ass protection. It landed on Archangel Michael. You have some heavy ass protection. And look, Scorpio, you defended the fuck out of yourself and you start acting crazy as fuck. That's why. Look, this person is like has their stick up to this impersonator, like, get the fuck out of here. You know what I mean? So Scorpio, your crazy ass saved your own ass, okay, from this Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio individual. They can have that highly aspected in their chart. They don't necessarily have to be those signs. Okay, let's get some more. What else does Spirit wants you to know right now, Scorpio? The messages, the channel messages were kind of like, get the fuck off my phone. You know what I mean? Like, it was like, get the hell out of here. Like, it wasn't even, okay, let's see. Who knows, Scorpio? Let's see what else comes out for you. Okay. What else is for our Scorpio friends here? Let's see. What else does Spirit, would you like Scorpio Collective to know? What else would you like Scorpio Collective to know? Spirit, what else would you like Scorpio Collective to know? Ooh. Okay, that one came out accidentally. So we got screenshot. Okay, somebody got some sort of screenshot evidence here. Somebody is not trapped. Okay, we're gonna get one more. What else would you like our Scorpio Collective to know? Wishful thinking in reverse. Okay, that looks upright to you guys, but it's in reverse for me. Sorry, guys. The camera is like facing like the other direction, looking at me. Okay. Okay. So what is a screenshot for Scorpio? What is screenshot? So somebody got some sort of evidence about somebody being some sort of hoe here. What's this? The sun in reverse. What's the sun in reverse? What's the sun? Somebody, yeah. Somebody did some sort of magic and they were not trapped. Okay, so somebody's sad. So somebody was trying to get some sort of evidence, but they ended up being sad because this is you, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You did some sort of magic. The Five of Wands in reverse the Five of Wands upright can indicate fighting, but when it's in reverse, that means that somebody is not fighting, right? So I take that as magic in my, deck. Okay, everybody, interprets things differently as a reader, and Spirit gives it to you how it's interpreted, right? So let's see. What is this Queen of Wands in reverse? What is this Queen of Wands in reverse? Okay, so somebody didn't get to have any progress. Somebody ghosted somebody. There was no love. Okay, because you did some sort of magic, Scorpio. So somebody didn't get any progress with some sort of hoe or some sort of woman that was unattractive. I'm getting more so of a sexy ass woman who was just like promiscuous. Somebody did not get any progress with them, and this woman ghosted them, and this person is sad. And they have evidence of that, or maybe you have evidence of that. Okay, somebody else being with another person, okay, who's kind of promiscuous. That's just what the card said, guys. You don't judge people. I don't give a fuck what you do. Okay, who was kind of promiscuous here. This person's sad, and you have evidence of that, Scorpio. You did some sort of magic because you didn't want to be involved with someone like that. Okay, so you did some sort of protection magic, I'm hearing. So you weren't trapped. Like somebody tried to do some sort of love spell on you, Scorpio, because the lover in reverse is here and trapped in reverse is here, right? And then I'm seeing you doing some sort of magic here, Scorpio. So you doing some sort of protection magic on some sort of love spell trap. And you also have evidence that this person was with someone else and you ghosted them. And your protection spell also protected you from this person as well. Okay, so somebody didn't get any progress with you. Okay, so this can be the same story, right? The same person who you feel like is an impersonator. They could have been with someone else who's promiscuous and you did protection magic and they were trying to like hold you hostage, put a love spell on you, Scorpio, but you were like, fuck no, you did protection magic because you've seen them with someone else. Or Scorpio, this is a totally different story and there's some sort of person who's perhaps unattractive or who's promiscuous, either or, right? They did not get any progress with you, okay? And they have evidence on their phone that they didn't get any progress with you doing some sort of spell work on you or doing some sort of love trap, either if it's a love spell or setting you up with someone in a relationship, you know? People do crazy shit like that. Like, oh, hey, can you date so-and-so so I can set them up? You know, shit like that. Someone who's unattractive or is a promiscuous person did not get any progress, okay, with trying to do some sort of spell work on you, Scorpio. This is the feminine energy. And they have the evidence, or maybe they looking on your account or something like that, Scorpio, and they see that they could not trap your ass and they're sad about that. People kill me with that shit. Like, why the fuck is you sad that you couldn't fuck somebody up? Like, that's just so weird to me. I'm just like, why are you sad? Like, what kind of, okay. Let's see, what is wishful thinking in reverse? What is wishful thinking in reverse? Okay, so there was a tower moment, Scorpio energy, okay? And somebody got caught, okay? So somebody was trying to do some sort of magic on you, this person who's probably unattractive or very, very promiscuous, right? This person tried to do some sort of love magic on you, okay? And shit actually hit the fucking the ceiling. Yeah, this bitch probably in her feelings, okay? But shit hit the ceiling and somebody got caught. What is this tower? And they seen that. Maybe you posted something online, Scorpio. They seen on their phone, they did not. There's some sort of karmic masculine that somebody was laying with. So somebody flipped their fucking shit because there's some sort of karmic masculine somebody was sleeping with. Let's see. What's this tower? This tower? Yeah, it's defeated. So somebody wanted to trap you and get you to sleep with somebody, Scorpio, but they didn't get to sleep with you. This karmic masculine, this boss, this impersonator, they're, not really a boss because this emperor is in reverse, this impersonator, right? They wanted you to sleep with this person, this woman, wanted you to sleep with, okay. You didn't sleep with them, so they didn't trap you. Or Scorpio, this person, like I said, has some sort of woman that they were fucking with, and you got some sort of evidence of that, and you, deemed them as karmic, and you did not sleep with this person or anything like that, because you're like, hey, you're with that bitch, okay? Yeah, this person got caught. What is the Chariot in reverse? Yeah, somebody took some sort of risk here. Somebody's worried because they took some sort of risk because somebody left. Who's worried? What is this Nine of Swords? Somebody played themselves. They were juggling. Okay, this Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So it's like, because I see 3 people here. It's either 3 people were in this group and they try to trap you, okay, and they couldn't trap you, right? They couldn't handle you. They played themselves because they couldn't handle you. And this Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, probably a fire sign, and another fire sign woman, or a woman who has fire highly aspected in their chart, was trying to set you up with some impersonator boss kind of figure, but they couldn't do it, right? Because you did some sort of protection magic, and they ended up looking stupid, and they ended up getting caught, and everybody runs away. Or you're dating this person who's an impersonator, and you seen that they were with another bitch or another man online, and you flip your shit, and you did not sleep with them, did not fuck with them, you cut them off, right? And they played themselves juggling you and being manipulative, okay? So either way, somebody tried to play with you, Scorpio, and they really thought that you was going to be on that bullshit. Like, they really thought that you was going to be like, oh, well, you know, me and him just start talking like 2 weeks ago, you know, so it doesn't, no, bitch. Okay, wishful thinking in reverse. Nigga, ain't no second chance. Look, second chance in reverse. Don't fucking play with me, all right? That's what it's giving, Scorpio, okay? All right, Scorpio, what else can we know right now? Scorpio, you just cutting motherfuckers off and doing protection spells is what I'm getting, Scorpio. Okay, what else is Scorpio? Give us something good, Spirit. What else does Scorpio need to know right now? Spirit, what does Scorpio need to know right now? What does Scorpio need to know right now, guys? And my nose is really itching, you guys. We're going to keep this, girl fight. My nose is itching, so that means that I'm really on my shit. Okay, what does Scorpio need to know right now? What does Scorpio need to know? Okay, so I am getting that consequences. There's some sort of girl fight. Somebody's facing the consequences here, okay? And your light irritates someone's demons here, okay? Let's see. What is girl fight? Yeah, somebody feel like they lost everything, okay? And they're in regret, Scorpio, all right? They want to fight you. What is girl fight? They want to fight you, okay? There's some sort of boss figure that they're worried about. Somebody took a risk, okay? Somebody's worried about this boss figure. Let's see. Who is this Emperor in reverse? Who is this Emperor in reverse? This boss figure ghosted a situation, okay? They were karmic. Somebody's worried about being karmic. What's this Emperor in reverse? Yeah, some sort of karmic hoe. So this boss figure, okay, found out that this hoe is karmic, okay? And this hoe ghosted them, okay? And this boss figure is worried because they took a risk, okay? And they regret because you're this 9 of Pentacles, Scorpio, okay? So it's either you fought back, like you defended yourself, like I'm not about to play with you, you know what I mean? As we stated in the beginning here, okay? Let's see if we can get something else from this. Because this is kind of like telling the same story, Scorpio. Either somebody started to try to set you up and they couldn't, you fought back, right? And they're facing the consequences because you shining. Or this guy that you were talking to, or this girl you're talking to, you know, was with somebody else and you caught them and they thought that you was going to be on some funny shit. Like, oh, I just met you, at the bar last month. So we ain't really know each other. So, or like, oh, no, I do believe you. That is your sister. Like, bitch, no. What the fuck? I'm not about to play with you. Okay, what's girl fight? What's girl fight? What is girl fight? Okay, so somebody is exhausted and they're thinking about love here. Okay, what is girl fight? Okay, somebody doesn't have any facts here. So Scorpio, this seems like a setup more so. Okay, whose read did I get this in? I think I got this in somebody doesn't have any facts here. I want to say Capricorn. Okay, let's see. What's girl fight? So you may be dealing with a Capricorn. What's girl fight? Yeah, somebody is haunted here. So somebody is being haunted. Okay, somebody feels like you don't have the facts about some sort of relationship or who they caught you with, right? And they're haunted about that. They're exhausted because you blocked them, Scorpio. Okay, so again, we have 2 stories here. If it's the person that was trying to play with you, Scorpio, you block them, you stop fucking with them, they're exhausted. They may not have anywhere to go. Remember, they were their impersonator. Okay, and they're just thinking about love right now, and they like telling you like you don't have no facts. So you probably got like a reading here, okay, Scorpio, but they're like you don't have no facts, and haunted came out, so that's typically a reading, right? Somebody getting a reading, or you're a reader, Scorpio, okay, or this could be that unattractive person and that boss like figure like setting you up, right? And they're exhausted, and somebody's trying to act like, they're exhausted about a breakup or something like that. They're exhausted because they couldn't trap you, Scorpio, and they don't have anywhere to go. Both of them may not have anywhere to go. Okay. And you're fighting back, Scorpio. Remember, you're acting crazy. You're fighting back, Scorpio. And they're like, no, you know what I'm saying? We don't want no problems. We don't want no smoke. Scorpio crazy. Da 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 da. No, bitch, I'm on your ass. Okay, that's what it is, Scorpio. Okay, so essentially, Scorpio, I'm getting either way it goes, whether this is love or whether this is just like a general Scorpio. Somebody tried to fuck with you and you fought back, whether spiritually, physically. Okay. What is consequences here for Scorpio? What is consequences? What is consequences? Consequences. Somebody's unbothered and somebody wants to resolve something. So Scorpio, you don't give a fuck, okay? And somebody wants to resolve something here. Okay, let's clarify this real quick. What is unbothered? So somebody is unbothered here. Let's see, this is the Ten of Swords that came out. What's unbothered? Damn. Somebody is unbothered. Somebody's ghosting. Somebody may have gotten hurt. Scorpio, you may not know this. Okay, so you probably did like a spell or you fought back in some sort of way, right? And this caused some sort of consequences here, right? And you're like over here on vacation or doing something else, Scorpio, and somebody may have behind your back, you may have not noticed that something that you did, like you could have called somebody like, oh, I seen, like an eyewitness, like I seen so-and-so in the woods, da 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 da. And you might have like seen, like, let's say, oh, I seen a dog in the woods, somebody's white dog in the woods, right? And then you go back home, you just report like a lost dog. And then behind your back, you didn't know that this dog is actually like a part of a crime. And, the dog is actually like this person who's a part of the crime's dog. And that's how they spotted him, Scorpio, because you called in and you said, you seen the white dog in the woods. You know what I'm saying? So it was something like small here, Scorpio, that you did, like probably some sort of protection spell or something like that, right? But this is what it did. It knocked somebody out and it left, people ghost, like people left. Okay. So some sort of consequences, and you don't know this, Scorpio, but somebody may have gotten arrested. Somebody may have, there's some sort of fight that you fought back. Okay. And whomever has to deal with some sort of consequences. Okay, I'm hearing my neighbors yell. So, yeah. Okay. Let's see. What is conflict resolution? Now it's like people want to resolve shit with you. Yeah, motherfuckers want to come back because people are facing consequences for what they did to you. They want to come back. So if this is love, Scorpio, you're not dealing with that bullshit. This person's facing the consequences. They're hurt, right? And you don't give a fuck and they want to come back and resolve this, right? If this is love, if it's not love, whoever tried to trap you, set you up, whatever, this little group, whatever, you fought back perhaps with some sort of protection spell, or you just start acting fucking crazy, Scorpio. Okay, motherfuckers want to come to your house. Archangel Michael had you protected. All right. And then next thing you know, you start acting crazy. You turn your back. You know what I'm saying? You went to work. You did whatever the fuck you was going to do. And these motherfuckers got knocked out, arrested, all that other shit behind your back, Scorpio. You didn't even know. Okay. Now motherfuckers want to come back. Whomever, is left wants to come back and resolve some shit is what I'm getting. Okay. What is conflict resolution? Yeah, they're in regret because look, you're still shining here, right? They're in regret because you're still shining. My nose is itching, guys. That means that this is the truth. So one of these, that means that this is the holy motherfucking truth. Okay, on my channel, I have a high priestess. Okay, and I give the exact truth, but my nose is like it when it itches like that. That means that majority of people that watch this video, this is like 99.99%. Literally what's going on. Okay. So yeah, look, you're strong as fuck, right? You're strong as fuck, Scorpio. And they thought that you were just kid, right? You're like, oh, hey, but you're not. You're actually this motherfucking lion. And now motherfuckers want to come back and resolve some shit. All right. That's what's happening here, Scorp. Either way, Scorp is a win-win. Okay. What is shine? What is shine? So this is boss-like figure over here that wants to impregnate you. Okay. Let's see. In your past, somebody tried to get you pregnant in the past, Scorpio, and you didn't have it. The Empress is in reverse. Yeah, look, this boss-like figure tried to get you, you know what I'm saying, pregnant in the past, and the Empress is in reverse. You didn't have it because they seen that you're like on some sort of hiatus. You're on some sort of glow up, Scorpio. Let's shine. Yeah. And that was the good thing, that you didn't have that child. Yeah, look, it's a death here because somebody was like obsessed with money and somebody's hurt. Somebody was obsessed with money and they're hurt because you didn't have it. Okay. Yeah. Let's get something. Let's see how you know who this is. Let's see. How would we know who this person is that tried to get you pregnant, Scorpio? What the fuck? What's this Emperor? This is somebody that you act crazy with. Okay. This is someone who didn't know that you was about that shit. This is somebody that you act crazy with, Scorpio. And this is somebody, look, this is you in the beginning, right? Somebody secretly, the high priestess, didn't know that you was really about that shit. That's who the fuck this is. Whoever the fuck you went off on recently, that's who that is. So let's shine. Yeah, and this told you, this person's trying to come back, right? And have some sort of child or apologize. It really, this is the child. They're trying to come back and have a child with you. And they're worried because they're facing some sort of consequences because they try to play with you, right? Shit went in another direction and you're good. And they're worried. Let's see. Why are they worried, Scorpio? Why are they worried? Y'all, my nose is like burning, you guys. Like, it's like itching like crazy. And I keep scratching it, sorry. What is this Nine of Swords? Why are they worried? Look, Scorp, they're worried because they're obsessed with money. And you left and it caused a tower moment, Scorpio energy. Okay, like we said before, they're worried. Whomever is trying to get you like pregnant or something like that or whatever, you was like, bitch, fuck now. Okay, and the spirit said that's a good thing. You're protected, Scorpio. Okay, let's get some advice, Scorpio. What's some advice for you? My nose is like super fucking itching, guys. What is some advice for you, Scorpio? What is some advice? Let's see. What is some advice for you, Scorp? What is some advice for you? What is some advice? Advice is that, Scorpio, somebody's looking you up. Okay. They're researching you, studying you. What is some advice for Scorpio? They're studying you because you can sense, because you have your good senses. Okay. And reaching out in person. You sense that somebody was trying. Some advice is somebody sees, Scorpio, that you sense that they were coming your way. That's your advice, Scorpio. What's pop-up? Scorpio, you're probably this high priestess, okay? You know what the fuck you talking about. You know what the fuck you doing. And you sense that somebody is looking on your account, Scorpio. You saying something and you're sensing some shit, or you are saying exactly whatever you're saying is the truth. And you knew that they were coming. And they see that shit. And they're like, damn, how the fuck she know that? That's what is given. What's pop up? Yeah, oh my God. So I just seen an image of somebody like stalking you, Scorpio, but it's not anything scary. It's like somebody, I don't know if we have that psychopath card in here, but it's like some sort of psychopath who's like looking at your page and they're like super, super mad because they're like, how the fuck does she know that? You know, it's like that. Like somebody is super mad. I just seen I seen a face like this, Scorpio. Like they're angry because they're looking you up and pop up. Somebody caught a case. Let's see what's pop up. Somebody caught a case. This feminine energy. This is you, Scorp. Okay, what's pop up? Right, love. So look, You started acting cream white rising, even if you're a male. Okay, this is the calming energy, the feminine energy, right? That's on the rise. So they're looking you up, or maybe you popped up on their phone, on their timeline. This can be a friend, doesn't have to be. They seen that you sensed that they were coming your way. And remember, you start acting crazy, Scorpio. You caught a case. Okay, you may be a feminine energy, about some sort of love offer, or somebody acting like they want to be in a relationship with you, and you were on top of your shit. Okay, that's what the fuck happened. What is smell the roses? What is smell the roses? Somebody doesn't know if they're wasting their time or not. Okay, they were in their ego. So you sense that somebody didn't know if they're wasting their time or not, because they were in their ego. So basically, somebody feels as though they shouldn't have never fucked with you. The only reason why they fuck with you, though, because they were in their ego. They didn't know that they were really wasting their time, right? They didn't know if they were wasting time or not, is right here. The only reason why they felt that way, because they were in their ego. But you blocked their ass, and you were protected from this person, right? Because you have good senses, because you're very intuitive, okay? That's the only reason. But you knew they were coming. You knew what time it was, and you start acting motherfucking crazy, and you blocked their ass. So your advice is that, let's see, what's looking up? Yeah, what's looking up? So in their ego, yeah, somebody's on drugs in their ego here. Caught a case. You caught a case. So they looked on your page, and they seen that they were like on drugs and acting crazy and all this other shit, right? And you flipped on their ass, Scorpio. You flipped on their ass. You caught a case. You flipped on their ass. And they see what you wrote on your page or something like that. Are they watching you, you know what I'm saying, get on their ass? You didn't know you have to say anything like nasty. You probably said something like, you know, like just telling the truth. Like, okay, yeah, I seen motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying, at CVS saying, yeah, I already know what it is, or something like that, right? Or you're like, oh yeah, you know, red roses, you know, maybe you seen somebody pick up red roses, and it's like, you know what, I don't even like red roses. Like, you do some sort of diss or something like that online, or something that you're saying is the truth, and they know that you know everything, right? So they were just in their ego. They were on drugs. But after they got off them motherfucking drugs, they're no longer in their ego. And they wish that they didn't fuck with you. Okay? Because it was waste of time. The only reason why they didn't think that they wasted their time, because they were in their ego. Right? And they seen that you popped up and showed out, and you was on their ass. So your advice, Scorpio, is keep doing your thing. Okay? You sensed through all the bullshit, and you literally called everybody out, and you sensed every fucking thing, and everybody coming back. Now shit going left for them, facing the consequences, shit blowing up in their fucking face, and they want to be your friend now. Okay, so your advice is that the only reason why a motherfucker tried you, Scorpio, was because they were on drugs and because they were in their ego. That's it. And they wasted their fucking time. Okay? All right, Scorpio. See you the next one. Bye. I love you.